so we're gonna get some card packs. We have the ability to, and then we're gonna do some cool shit. See if the mythic packs are worth it. Yeah. Oh, here. Now we can open packs. See what's in this. Maybe we'll get some cool shit. Okay, cool. I don't have green light, but I could. Can't attack or block. Okay, that's cool. Spell that targets one or more creatures. The creatures gain flying. So that's worth it. Super Spy. Hey, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. I just got things set up for Sunday, and find a group chat invite later today. How you doing, Izzy? Two of my favorite people. Just doing some card game shenanigans today. Should probably turn that on. Got it. Yeah, I kind of figured you'd be awake about this time. I was totally sleeping or something. Definitely not having a weird sleep schedule day at all. Hell yeah, take care of your own stuff. It'll be cool. And you know, we'll see you later in the day. Ooh, this looks cool. Job select. We don't know what hero token. Okay, I don't know what the hero token does, but alright. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Card is in card. Okay. Interesting. Some more Marvel stuff. That's cool. So you pay one less and swap it out with something. And then you can also do really fucking cool shit. Alright. Very cool. Very cool. X proof of that color. Yeah? That's very cool. I wish I could get back into physical cards, but I don't want to. Like, I know if I do, I'm going to try to spend all the money on it. And I can't do that anymore. But Final Fantasy does look like it has some nice cards. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. When is your anniversary? Or, well, like, you can always tell me later. Well, maybe I can convince you to get into playing Arena. Or, Convoke? If that's, I'm like, if you want to play a physical version, there's, like, it uses your webcam and stuff. And then I can screen share one of the many deck builder websites. Fair. got a an abundance of cards when I started playing this, because they give you a really nice amount of starters to build from. But I also, was playing in the beta, so I think they gave me a bunch of extra shit too. Let's start over here. There we go. Okay. Hey, blah. When you do, return a creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, that's nice. It's very nice. Card. When you return 2 cards. Very cool. I'm not planning on running a villain deck. I could. I've seen a lot of really nice decks built around, in the current set of Marvel stuff, built around, equipping a bunch of Iron Man shit, and then throwing one creature at a wall until it works. Double strike. That's cool. I might have to build a blue-white deck. Yeah. That looks like it's straight from the 70s? Hmm. 1/1 counter on target. 2 control on a plane counter. Blah on a 4 plane gum sacrifice. Indestructible on target creature you control. That's fucking cool. That kicks ass. I have to do something about that one. For sure. More heroes you control deal damage to a player. Put 1/1. I don't plan on building like a hero deck. That's still cool. Moon Knight. Attacking alone gets 1/1 till end of turn. For 1. Oh. That's interesting. We like Surveil. Surveil is cool. One counter on this creature and create a 1 white hero token with vigilance. Okay. I mean, that's still a lot. For, well, it drops a token. 2, maybe 3 for the token. And then 7, so that's like 4 for a 1/1 counter. I guess the cost is up there, so it doesn't let you spam it, but like you could just say once per turn. Look, it's a super suit. Number of creatures you control with power 4 or more. Legal justice. Wow. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Attacks lone target opponent with gain 1. That's still pretty nice. Toughness 4/4, and then it gains flying. Draw a card. So what? We take something small and make it game sized for. Okay. Exile target creature in life. Huh. Okay. That's fun. I can use that. It's definitely, I mean, it's, yeah, it's probably worth it in my current green deck. I don't hate the concept of teamwork. I don't know that I like having to tap creatures to cast blah blah blah. But it's fine. Six, 7 for. So 7 cost for a 6/5 that's X-proof. And then I can also return shit to the hand. Maybe. Very maybe. Ooh, that's nice. We like Scry as well. Anything that lets us see a little bit ahead of the deck is pretty good. And it's white, which means that blue-white concept is going to go well. And I know where that's going. That's going to go right into my fire deck. Nice. Very cool. I can see a blue-white deck working out. Exile the top card of your library and you can play that card. Why? Does that... That's probably a lot better than I think it is, but I'm not sure why. Dark Industries, we create treasure tokens. That's about it. Pay 2 to bank 1 mana for later. It is an artifact, so I wonder if creature deals 1 damage. So I wonder if I can. It sounds like I could trigger that with this. So I pay 2 to bank 1 mana for later, and then I'd also deal damage. And second Hawkeye's Bow, which is going to be good. Okay. Let's go see what's over on the good side of the deck. Flying Lifelink. 9. Draw a card, then discard a card. If you discard the non-land, put a 1. Okay. Activate only during your turn. Okay. Creatures your opponent controls. Okay. So. Huh. That's really cool. Uh, 2/3/3 robots. As long as you control an artifact, he is indestructible. Beginning of your end step, you draw a card, and then... That doesn't sound very... no, that's very like him, I think. Every you gain life, choose that many target creatures. Roll. That's fucking cool. Okay. Well, that's gonna go in my green-black deck. And a double strike. Okay. Shield has so much cool shit. One target creature you control, return target card in the battlefield. At the beginning of its next end step? Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Cool. We take those. Variant has vigilance whenever it attacks. Tap target creature. Yep, this is one of those cards that people have been stacking. Worlds within worlds. When you control dies, return it to the battlefield under its own control through an finality count. Okay. Is a hero in addition to its... Okay, I understand. Very cool. That's a bunch of really nice cards. So it only lets me open 10 cards at a time, I guess. Ultron. I think I fought one of these. It's a pain in the ass. Untoken artifact. You control enters. Pay 2 if you do create a token that's a copy of that thing. If the token isn't a creature, it becomes a robot in addition to all its other types. The mana of any one color. Spin this to activate abilities. Yes. That's also really cheap and nice. I'm gonna have to go through and another Hawkeye bow. Deals 1 damage to target creature. So I pay 2 for 1 damage, and then deals. Okay, so I make a shit ton of copies. Huh. I understand why I would want to do that, but it still seems kind of annoying to track. Another counter of that kind activate. For sure. Counter target spell unless it pays 2. That spell unless, or instead if the spell is cast. Okay. Bunch of Atlantean cavalry. I suppose that would probably be part of the deck that I need. Okay. So let's go into here. We've got a bunch of cards. There is some red shit that needs to be doing. Oh, is it gonna... wrong button. Many a wrong button is to be had here today. Shit. Marvel. Okay. Here we go. Yep, cool. Alright. So. That's kind of nice. How nice is it? We'll look at that in a second. Double strike until end of turn. If it was cast using teamwork, it also gains trample until end of turn. That is really nice. Deal non-combat damage to an opponent, or for permanent the opponent controls deals that much damage plus X, where X is the power. Okay. I mean, cool. I think we want this because reach is a very nice thing to have, and it also does cool shit. So what can we trade out here? That has been good to us. That has been good to us. So has that. Good to us. Let's get rid of the gold vein pick and add 2 of these. And then don't need that, and I don't need that. This creates a treasure token, and non-token artifact. Okay, so not that. What was I seeing that was, Uncreate your spell, create a tap treasure token, and put a plan counter on it. When the fourth plan counter comes, deals divided as you choose among one or two targets. Okay. That is the thing that I'm looking for. This is the thing that I'm looking for. If I had enough of both of those, it would probably be worth doing. But this is what we're doing. 3 and gives me some treasure tokens, some extra cool shit. We like extra cool shit. Using teamwork, trample. That's not really working. It's a non-creature spell. Okay, so we want to get rid of something of equal. Do that. I should probably make a copy of these before I do shit with them, but it's fine. Red or green, black or red, which gives me a wonderful excuse to play this red deck. Loading, loading, loading. It is the morning. Of course we are loading. Yeah. That's a decent. We'll get better as we go. For sure. Portal. What are you? Tapped unless you can roll basic land. Okay, it does white things. And, oh, that's fucking cool. Alright. Okay, so non-creature spell. Well, we are creature heavy right now, so let's do this. And then we'll do 1 damage. And then let's attack. If he blocks with it. He didn't, so cool. Fine. Electrode has single-handedly won us a game because it becomes like how if you attack me and it dies, then you take a shit ton of stored energy damage. Keep. Yeah, I can kill that. So we'll do... Wait, that's 3... Yep, cool, I can do that. And then, do we attack? I think we should. Yeah, we do. No, we do, and then this. Add 10 mana of any one color. Fucking gross. Sure, I take 3. And then you get a treasure token. That's fine. Fine and dandy. I'm going to save that, and then we're going to do... Yeah. Okay, sure. We can draw 2 cards. I don't want to see that die just yet. If I have to, I will. Rather not. Death Touch and Lifelink. Okay. And you're going to have the mana for that, I assume. Well, it doesn't have Death Touch and Lifelink yet. And I can kill it, but it won't. It'll kill me back. I can afford to take another. My turn. That is a non-creature based spell. So what we do is we do that. We do that. 1, 2, 4, 9, 10, 11. Wonderful 11 damage saved up for the future. And then we do not attack because of course not. I believe this will become stronger when he chooses to attack. He might not, but I think he can. Yeah, Lifelink and Death Touch. Which is fine. Just means that I won't be using that. Ooh, spooky. They don't have sickness on them. He's not attacking with that thing? Okay. Well, I mean, I have to... Sure, I'll do that. And then block this. And take 3. That. This. 10 plus 5 is 70. Man, do I wish I had more monsters. Let's see if we can do anything. Fuck it. Slap him around a bit. I think we're gonna lose this. Yeah, I fucked that up. Hey, Frogman. Feel free to drop in. You know where I'm hanging out. Yeah, I think I've lost this because I forgot that this gains flying only on their turn. So when it didn't have flying, I was a bit overly excited to take it on. Otherwise, I may have been able to kill him. Yeah, but we'll do that again, and smarter this time. The cards were not with us. About to head out the door for work. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, man. Have a good lurk while you're in the car, you know? By the by, you can expect a group chat to pop up in the near future for Sunday. I finally nailed that down. Let's see if we can. Sure. I did just throw a goblin deck, well, mostly goblin deck together for shits and giggles at this point. I wonder how much of the scenes that they make here are built outside of what we can see. Because this is light reflection happening. In addition to regular shit. I love that. Let's do not. I wanna see him make a mistake so that I can make a copy of it. Like, I'm sure you can draw this kind of scene just as well as you could do it in a 3D environment. For sure, but feels like it would 3D instead of drawn. Like other ones feel drawn. You know? We should probably kill this off while we have a chance. No. Let's do that the other way around. And be smart about it. Yeah. There are always more goblins. Yep. There are always more goblins. Can't be blocked except by monsters with haste. Okay. Don't want to do that just yet. That is not. Ooh. I see what we're doing here. Do that. And then do not attack, and then we do that. The mob boss will generate goblins for us, and also do 1 damage. Yeah, fine. Yes, I would like to draw 2 cards. Wait, what the fuck am I looking at here? Tree fall in your car? Or are you hiding it from, like, the bad guys? Oh. Yeah, okay. I mean, it looks like some light branches. Hopefully nothing major broke. Oh, you son of a bitch. Are you killing the thing that I need to be alive? Fuck. That's the problem. I made it too scary. We will cannot fight that. Fuck you. Pain in my ass. No real damage. Windows are intact. Just a big chunk of the tree sitting in the driveway. Okay. I mean, that's wild, man. But I'm glad things worked out. Sometimes that shit can really suck, but it sounds like you dodged a bullet. One less to cast for each sorcerer and graveyard in your fucking bullshit ass. So I'm gonna need to nuke that next turn. Except that it has wards, so I need to do 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 6 mana to hit it. Fuck. Hey, how you doing, Rat? We are, well, the opening cards went well. There will be more card opening soon. It's been pretty interesting so far. I lost one game because I was stupid. And now we're in our second game, and we'll see how it goes. I might just lose because the cards do not. We'll see. See. I wonder if I can. This is... I don't want to have Menace, but I do want +2, which is not a controllable factor. And that thing has fuck you on it, so basically don't attack as well. And then, yeah, okay. So let's see how this goes. I don't think I'm winning this. Ew, fucking gross, man. Why would you do that? Copy it, and also, let me control that. Autopay. That one. Select new target. That one. I probably should have only paid 3 to do that. Yeah. Or if I were smarter, I would have done that to our the big guy. That wall. Basically a wall for 2. Damn. Do I take 5? I need to block. There we go. Now I can kill it. Now I can kill it. This is a ward. Are you sure? Yes. And we will pay the ward costs so that it fucking dies. Add 2 mana of any color. Spend this mana to cast instant sorceries. Wow, that's really nice. It has haste. Fuck. I can see why. Do that. I have no monster cards. I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Mm-hmm. I love that you can click around the map. That's so fucking cool. I'm just breaking. What the fuck? And they have haste. You know what? I want that. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, that's fine. Blockers. Oh, they can't block. Shit. I think he's got me. Yeah, they can't block. I'm fucked. Yeah, that's, huh. Nope, there's nothing I can do about that. Not a damn thing. Mm-hmm. Let's do one more of those and see how it goes. I changed up the few cards in the red deck. I don't think it's going to make a big deal, but, yeah. We'll see how it goes for sure. Alright. That we like. That we like. That's some good shit as well. I mean, I suppose at least the animations don't interrupt, like, turn moving or anything. I need 2 mana to be able to counter his fuckery. Going to happen on the next turn. So next, and not attack. Oh, come on, you're smarter than this. Okay, fine, sure. Target creature gets blah. I would like to change the target of that. Yeah. To this one. And, you've already declared that you're attacking, so you can't not attack. And, die. Which is, perfectly fine. Very, very fine. Okay, I still need the 3 mana to be able to block that. However, ooh, okay. Let's be bold and see if he blocks. I need to kill that now, and if he's dumb, then he will block. I've already demonstrated I'm smart and I don't make accidents easily. So if he realizes that, then he will not he blocks, which means I can do this. Thank you. Destroy target creature or enchantment, but I like that card. Okay, fine, fair enough. We'll just throw that out there for now. See how it goes. There we go. 4th mana. Alright, take care of yourself, Frogman. I need a monster spell, but honestly, I wonder if I can just bait him into giving me something. Gains haste until end of turn and create a treasure token. I don't want to do that. You know what? Let's do the thing. Let's put some monsters out here. That thing has flying. It's gonna go over top of these guys anyway. There we go. No more gaining life for you. And do we attack and gain a goblin? No, it's probably more valuable that we don't. Power 4 or greater. Oh, we gain menace until end of turn. Yes, so we do that. We gain a goblin for free. You're not gaining life because I said so. Fuck off. I have 5 mana. Yeah. Let's do combat again. See if he's smart. We resolve this. Go to blocker phase. Well, what are you gonna do, man? Well, what are you gonna do? No blocking? All right, no blocking. We like it when you don't block. And then I gain another goblin. No. This and this. Because I said so. Autopay. And we gain some shit. So get rid of that and get rid of one of those. Why would you... did I really fuck over your plan so bad that you forfeit? Come on. Come on. One more and then we'll open more cards. Like, sometimes you just want to keep playing and see where it goes, you know? Like, he has to have had something in his deck to just be better. But, like, it's very common that people will freak out when the, like, half of their shit gets temporarily kicked in. Like, I don't blame him at all. Picked a scorpion. Yep, cool. Have that. You're gonna make it a 5/5 indestructible elf thing? I'm inclined to deal with that right fucking now. Yep. Fuck that. I can't destroy enchantments or equipment with this deck, I don't think. Library for basic land, put it into the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. Okay, fair. Mana. And then this. And I wish I had one more mana. It's fine. Equal to number of lands you control. Okay. And it's crew 4, so he has to do some moderate shit to me. Shit. Okay. Man, I wish I had one more mana. That would be very nice. Can make him do some damage. A cow. Then we'll attack. Do that. I mean, the entire point of red deck is to burn people down as fast as humanly possible anyway. So, I would if I did not attack. I do feel like a defensive player more than not, though. Where is my mana? And I could do, but I would not want to. So let's see here. That's going to be 10 cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Okay. Fuck, I think I'm gonna not attack. On the basis of I have Mob Boss here. Hopefully I can just shit out a bunch of goblins and then attack. Yeah, he doesn't see a value in attacking. Cool. I still can't do that. We'll just we'll do that for now. And then I need a mana. I need 1 mana, basically. It would be nice to have 2. But it's fine. Where my land at? I need land before my shit gets kicked in too hard. Kind of deck. It's a red goblin deck with some like extra shit in it. Thinking I'm gonna lose this one, but it's still gonna be nice. How'd you sleep, man? I have weird sleep schedule shit, so. Oh, this is fucking scary. Gave up something with trample so he could get this thing out. I think I can block it with one. Yeah, I can just block it with one. Alright. Okay, so there we go. Now I can do this. And it does 1 damage. Next turn, I will have maximum Goblundos. As long as this guy doesn't fuck my shit up. So if he puts the counter over here, then the car goes out, but he's not going. He wants it to have trample. And creates a beast creature, that's fine. But then he's going to tap it to bring out the car again, probably. Oh, that's cool. Little scary. So now you're gonna bring up the car? Yeah, there we go. Through this. And now you're gonna attack with more than one thing, maybe? And I will get my ass kicked, I assume. Yeah. And it looks like you're going to gain some life as well. Which is fine. You're only attacking with one again. Are you okay, my guy? Right? Like, he did some really scary shit, and then he didn't attack. And I'm wondering if that's like, is he afraid of my stuff? Would be weird. Solve that. And then we activate. These are goblins, so solve that. I can copy this. I will gain 3, I will gain 6. And then Raph slaps him for some more. And then Raph slaps him for a lot more. Hey, look at that. Smooth like butter. And that's how we got 12 goblins. And if we don't attack and he gives us another turn, then I fucking murder him. Because I still have 20 health. I can tank that. I can still tank that 14-14. He's gonna keep buffing it up, though. But like, he's out of cards. Okay. So he's going to do that. Yep, there we go. Which is going to force me to eat some goblins. But I think I can still tank it. Okay, I think I can still do it. $16. Okay, I can still do that. So let's do the important shit first. 1 to you, 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 and 1 to you. And then I take 16. Right? Yep. Okay, good. I take 16. There's 4 left. And then we activate this ability, which gives me 8 goblins. 9 goblins. And I've spent no mana this turn. Which also deals 9 damage to you. Fuck you. Right? And then, how do I... Man, I kind of want to just lightning bolt him down. But, he's got like 2 fucking... we'll do this. And then we select me. And then all my shit gets +2. Just to prove a point that I could. And then, here, take 2. I can't kick it anymore. That's fine. So now you're at 1. And then we all attack. You cannot block, this one. Wait, no, that costs mana. You can still block it. It's fine. You've got 2 guys against my 7, 8, 9 guys. I don't think you're winning this one, man. Sure, Raft dies. That's fine. But take -23. Yes, take -23. And go fuck yourself. Now that was a game. That one felt fun. Like, I had other cards in there, but like, pulling it out at the last second and just kind of holding on. You gotta believe in the cards. As weird as that sounds, but that's just kind of like, know your deck and you got this shit. Before I start pulling new stuff, I drew some new cards for just about all of these decks. And I need to... Okay. So, the cards that we added were mildly useful. We'll say mildly useful. Yeah. And 1 counter on it. That's too much for my shit. We're not doing villains. We're not doing heroes for this deck. We're not doing villains or heroes for this deck. How long? Okay, so I just started back up in Arena in the last month or 2. And then I took a 10-year hiatus. There was you know when they came out with the Annihilation ability is when I quit, and then I started around Time Shift. So maybe I've played for 2 or 3 years, and then there was a 15-year span where I didn't touch it. I lost a shit ton. Well, I lost basically all my physical cards in a move. And then I had to give up the rest. Just because looking at them made them depressing. So I've been playing strictly on Arena. over the past month or so, and it's really nice. Like I don't think I want physical cards ever again, but it's yeah, it's some shit. I basically had to choose between my computer fitting in the car and the many boxes of cards fitting in the car. And so I was friends with the card shop that I bought most of my cards from, and so the way I think of it is like they kind of just went home to where I got them, and hopefully they are being treated well by the next people. Which I expect most of them. Most of the people that play Magic tend to be good about cards. Do I like this enough to add it to my deck? Like, it still hurts, but like, it was a very long, the 2 wide card boxes that are like the regular length of, I don't know, they're like what, 2 maybe 3 foot long deck boxes. You can get them in like 1 wide through 5 wide. I got 2 wide ones because I was saying about being able to lift and carry these fucking things, and I had, I think, 8 of them full of cards. So like I got what I would consider as a good deal, but I don't know, man. It hurts to give up a hobby. Just while you're moving too, it just kind of hits all at once. Would not recommend. Let's see here. You return card from the graveyard to the battlefield. Yeah, Arena has been nice. Like, I don't feel like I have a lot of card knowledge right now, but I feel like I have enough that I can still make pretty good decks with what I have available to me. And then, like, in Arena, you have wild cards that you can, like, I don't have enough of this thing, and I can spend wild cards to get or 4 more, or just by the nature of the way this works, you don't need to throw money at it, but they really incentivize you to do so. I can get, I think, 10 packs of cards roughly every week, if I just play enough. So I think it's worth it to just not throw money at this and enjoy the game. But I mean, there's plenty of ways to play online with people. If got back in 23 and bought too many physical cards, yeah, that's the mood. Is like. Like, I don't go anywhere these days because fucking anxiety is an evil bitch. But even if I tried to, there aren't any card shops nearby, and so like, the fuck would I do with physical cards? There's a few websites that let you play physical cards online with webcam. There is multiple streamer groups that just play physical cards with each other, like online style, and you can also use like the sandbox programs to do so. Tabletop Simulator is definitely an option, but it's a bit too heavy. Doing Magic well, basically. Because then you have to deal with, like, did I place it in the right spot? all the simulator aspects of tabletop sim can slow down your ability to play Magic. As to where, like, a Magic the Gathering sandbox system is going to have your ability to pull tokens out of thin air, add counters, and do all the math. Hey Mimi, how you doing? We are talking Magic and building decks for our morning. Yeah. Yeah. There's a few people that I've come in contact with. They're really cool about Magic the Gathering on streaming and just in general. Let me see if I can grab the correct way to spell this name. Can have it. Didn't understand a single thing? Well, I mean, it's Magic the Gathering. That's how that goes for sure. But if what you mean is my microphone is shit, then that's a whole different issue. That is probably worth looking into. But I have come in contact with, see if this will work. Their name is Director Chuki, and they are fucking cool. She's pretty high up there as a streamer. And they do like IRL Magic the Gathering shit. As like the core of what they do. Oh, and just as a cool VTuber concept, she's a siren that can't sing and works as like a tech consultant for Evil Money Corp. Gotta love the way people build lore. It's always interesting, you know? Opponent loses 1 life. Do I? This deck is built around kind of not attacking. So I don't know that I want to do that. Do to me? No, she didn't do anything to me. She's just generally awesome. And a very Magic the Gathering streamer. So she's very worth looking at if you want somebody that's deep into cards. She seems to have a good community, and we talked a few times. Maybe we'll eventually do something, but I want to shout out her because she is definitely interesting as a VTuber, as a Magic the Gathering person, and just in general. Let's see if we can add anything to this deck. Because I don't destroy and surveil 1 for 4 is not exactly worth it. She makes cards? No. She does, she'll put decks together. But in general, it's just a streamer that plays a bunch of Magic the Gathering. Yeah. Very cool. Always good to see. Yeah. We're not doing villain shenanigans. Let's see here. Create villain artifact. Destructible. I want to do that. That's kind of nice. We want to do that. We're paying 5 for a 2/2 that can get stronger. Hey, take care of yourself, Mimi. You enjoy your time and you know, enjoy your day. Get some good sleep. Thanks for dropping in. Let's see here. There are times that we want to discard. There are times that we want to draw. So it is worth it. And we do gain shit tons of life with this deck. So it is probably worth it to do that. So we'll do that and see how well that turns out. The rest of this is probably for my other green and black. No, it's green and red. Every gain life. Yes, we probably want that for this. Target creature you control, put a 1 counter on each of them. Yeah, I think that'll help make this deck a little bit more interesting. In terms of like viability, because the way it's been working is that we don't attack, we let them attack us. But that may be enough of a tilt. Let me attack instead of just waiting and letting the damage pile up. For each type of, give that permanent to other counter of that kind. Okay, so that's for the other deck. That's for the other deck for sure. Oh yeah, that is a time for sure. So you're West Coast, yep. That is a hell of a trip. I don't think I want to put the shield in. We're not doing that kind of stuff, but if I could something indestructible, that's probably valuable. Don't have enough artifacts to give a shit about, which means we've added 2 cards, and we should probably take out 2 cards. So that would be this one, and Modoc is way up there in cost. But it's probably worth it, I think. Because dies, blah blah, that's still worth it to have. In life, each opponent loses some. Story of the game? Oh, there there may have been at one point, but right now it's just cards throwing cards with creatures on it at each other. Unfortunately, I think we had an ad break, which means you can't hear any of it. You know what? I think I'm going to leave it to 62 cards. That's fine and legal. So let's go into here and then edits that we need. Okay, so what were we looking at doing? Double strike until the end of turn. If you cast teamwork. Also gains trample. Not what we need. What we wanted was That's cool. And that is cool. Activate abilities. So they have add 2 mana of any color. Abilities of creature sources. No, not that. However, this. And then we can get rid of an elf. Feel bad about it. This deck is 67 cards currently, which would generally be bad. However, we're running it really well. It's been feeling smooth. Don't gain a lot of life, so this is not for this deck. However, no, because we aren't playing with counters. Don't need any of that. However, would that be cool? I think it would be cool. We'll do that. And what? Yeah, that would be cool. Because then we can do... Yeah. Mossborn Hydra is kind of nice. Because of the way that it is. However, it gets nuked really hard, really fast. So maybe the shield is going to help us out there. That would be fun. So yeah, we'll add 1 card overall and all that done. And then let's go back to opening packs and see what kind of fun shit we get. That is a bunch of nice cards. We're going to start over here. And eventually, we're going to look into a blue-green deck. But we got to keep that in mind. What are you? On-land permanent left the battlefield this turn. Attach to target creature you control. Huh. That's cool. Elder Blade. I mean, that's probably worth that's probably worth it. It's a free attachment. Yeah. I mean, we're not doing... How has the Marvel set been? I have just pulled the cards from it, but I've been fighting a lot of people with it. So, what I think I can say confidently is that there are some really good cards in it. And they've definitely built the mechanics to be interesting. Enough to build cool shit from. It integrates really well into other decks, which is probably the most important part. Is having a set that you can add to other decks, like existing decks. And then, well, if I were to say one complaint, I would say that they've done this thing where it feels a little very equipment heavy. I mean, Marvel in general relies on a lot of like armored suit, hammer of the gods, libbity of blubbity, bip-bida-bip-bida, and then a lot of robots that also so there's a lot of decks from Marvel right now that people have built that are like, I put one creature out, and then a shit ton of equipment goes on this one creature. And if you kill that one creature, then I will bring back one creature and put that armor and all that other shit back on top of it. And then they just kind of keep hammering you with one creature until you have to do something about that or you die. And it's interesting. It's also like really annoying to fight against because like nobody has a lot of you'd have to really build a specific deck to destroy artifacts like that. Because at the end you're stacking like 8+ artifacts on a single creature. So it gets to be difficult to defend against as a set, it seems. But I'd say it's a good set overall. There's definitely other ways to go about doing it. But yeah, it's definitely fun. For a warped creature you own in exile. Deals damage equal to the power of chosen creature to target creature. Okay. So I pay 2 and think... okay. That's interesting. That has some... Why is it an additional cost to cast the spell? Why... choose a creature you control or a warped creature in exile. Deals damage equal to that power. Deals damage equal to the power of chosen creature. Deals damage equal to the power of chosen creature or blah to target. So why is this an additional cost? Why is it not just... I don't understand the way that's worded. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Because it sounds like choose a thing and it deals damage to other thing. Yeah, it's an odd phrase. I'm going to screenshot this real quick and it's going to freeze my screen. But I'm going to do it so that I can save this image and ask a friend about it later. It's very strange wording. At least I have enough sense having played this game. That I can recognize when shit like that comes up. From your graveyard to your hand. Okay, sure, but we're paying 4, so... I mean, that's cool. So there's the reason I chose this space deck is that there's kind of cool shit in it. But I've been getting packs for it for a while now. And part of that is that I'm looking for one very specific card to drop, while also I happen to like the way this specific set seems to feel. X, where X... target creature you control gets blah, and target creature your opponent control blah, where X is the number of artifacts you... Okay. Sometimes the wording just kind of fucks with my head, I guess. But also, like, I'm so far into getting sets that so far into getting this set that it's giving me 4 wild cards. And you want wild cards that fill out your decks as you go. Just as a practice. Surveil versus the number of artifacts you control. It does have some artifact heavy shit in it. Which is probably fine, but... Star Trek set. That will be interesting. I'm kind of surprised that Star Trek would give in to Magic the Gathering. But like, I'm not gonna complain too much. Fucking love Star Trek, you know? Artifact food, gain 3 life, target opponent loses some. That's really nice. That's extremely nice, honestly. X is this creature's power. That's cool. I like that. Hopefully I get a few more of those. I'd like to see this in my green-red deck, I think. I don't know what I would take out, but I do like it. Maybe I'm just like thinking it's more powerful than it actually is. Lots more artifact stuff. Draw 2 cards and lose some life. And blah blah. I'm not warping a lot, but I do like warp the ability. It does seem to be nice. Sacrifice an artifact or creature and destroy a creature or spacecraft. Well, this is fun. I want more of this. More 1/1 counters. That's for my green-white. No, green-red. It's very nice, and I feel like I would like to have more of that, but I don't know where to put it in that deck. Sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, it's 2. Oh, huh? More sacrificing. This is one of those cards that I saw, and I wanted to use it. I saw this, and I wanted to build my green-red deck around it. However, thing that I see as a problem here, and what I would really like, is that when you pay its warp cost, it still gets summonings, which means you can't attack with it. Which really kind of sucks. But that just means that, like, I'm paying 2 to gain 2 life, and then later on I will have access to this card whenever I fucking want it for 5 for a 5/5 that gives me 2 life. And I think I just need to think about it that way instead of feeling like I should be able to attack. That's cool. That. Scorpion that gives death touch to other shit, at least until end of turn. And it looks scary too. Check that shit out. Like, it's hiding its fucking stinger in what looks like a flower, and then it's got Venus flytraps for claws. Ugh. This is another addition that I. It has reach, and if it blocks with flying, it becomes really fucking strong. And it looks like it gave me a few of those, which I'll. I do want to make a space themed deck at some point, like a proper space theme. Pay 2, gain. Well, it's 1 to throw it on the ground, and then pay 2, gain 3 life, and draw a card, which is fucking nice, basically. There's a bunch of these in every flavor that you could possibly imagine. So that's, you know, it's whatever. And this has reach. It grants reach, and it's 2. I believe it has a commander function. I talked to my buddy Zeus. He said it has a commander function. I'm inclined to believe it. However, I don't play a lot of commander, so I have yet to really touch on it. And I don't feel like I have a lot of cards that would let me build a good commander. At least in this, you know. Oh, another one of these. Okay, so how many? 2. Okay. Maybe I want to build a Kavu deck at some point. Those guys are really fucking. There's more of the Scorpion. A 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. Yep. Which is just nice, honestly. Might be worth doing. It's 3 for a 2/1 flying. Maybe. That's gonna be nice. This creature dies, create a lander. And lander tokens, to give us some basic mana. It's fine. I don't feel like I should have to. I don't know. It comes into the battlefield tapped, so I don't know. It feels expensive for a land to come into the battlefield tapped. Well, they don't want you to reduce the cost by the. No, it makes sense the way they're doing it and why they're doing it. I just didn't reason it out yet. That's cool. Cast your second spell each turn, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. That's gonna be nice. Apparently I already have one. Okay. So, let's go over here and see what kind of cool shit we got. This land enters tapped, add blah, and then I pay blah to add blah for each artifact I control. I need to station it to be able to do that. But that's fine, honestly. Once it, yeah, that's fine. I can see that being. Affinity for artifacts.
A new power rises in
Okay.
this system. Me.
Okay, what do you do? At the beginning of combat on your turn, 3/1/1 counters target artifact. Yep. Artifact cost, value less. Huh? Okay, that is fucking cool. If I'm I mean that's really nice for a lot of modern decks. That's very cool. Scratching the shit out of my eye. Itches. There we go. Put a 1/1 counter on each token you control. Damn, okay. And it just keeps letting me do it? Alright. I might have to turn that into a deck later. Yep. Blue-white deck. Kicking ass. Whole different flavor. Poison counters are really fun. I had a really nice elf deck some time ago that was just about staying alive and shooting you from over here with poison counters. And I don't know how recreatable that is, but it did handle some decks fairly well. The creature you control have haste, which is nice. More interesting land. Copy target instant or sorcery you control. Okay. Interesting. Flying decks are the bane of your existence. Yeah, okay, fair enough, fair enough. But like, you've got to prepare for some flying in all decks. It is very common. So the answers usually have some cards with reach, or like have one or two flyers yourself. If it's a flying heavy deck, yeah, that's going to be a pain in the ass always. But what I would ask you to keep in mind is that they are paying extra mana for all of that, almost all of the time. Any of your combat X 1/1 counters on each creature you control where X is... Ooh, that's fucking spicy. That's going in my green deck. Right fucking now. 4 cost. Ooh, that's spicy. Love that. Discard a card at random for board. Any player loses half their life rounded up. Okay, hold on. When it attacks, if an online permanent left the battlefield this turn, goes warped. Got your mama commander deck. 50% of the cards are flying. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be rough for sure. I mean, you're lucky that she'll play though. That is really nice. Yeah, the art is really nice. The art is nice. I love the art on this one. Very beautiful. A lot of the art is just amazing. In basically all of it. Do I want to add this to my black and green? Because it looks cool. It feels nice. But it doesn't have... It's a high cost, and it doesn't go toward the thing that I'm trying to do. I think I should just make a deck for this. It's a human cleric, so I could make like a white-black human deck, basically. This is not the card that I want, but it is close to the card that I want. One target creature or planeswalker. So it just fucking nukes a thing. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What is the thing that I'm looking for? I think the thing I'm looking for is... It's an artifact? Let's go over here. And... fuck it, we'll go into this one. I think it's an artifact. I don't own it. And it's in this one. And I believe it's a artifact. Let's start there. Okay, what am I looking for specifically? think that might be it. Oh, this is cool. This is the only sliver card available in standard right now. Double strike and haste. And you create 2 sliver creature tokens. So, I mean, it's not legendary. You could have 4 of them on the field. It's an artifact, but it doesn't create artifacts. I do really wish the sliver tokens actually said that they had all the effects of other slivers. You know? But I'd always wanted to make a sliver deck and never had the opportunity. Favorite color? So, I had... My first deck was black and green. And I think I like playing those colors. Let me see if I can find... That's not what I'm looking for. There it is, and I'm going to put this in chat. I don't have the thing that, like, recognizes magic cards. But if you look at that, that is the first card that I ever bought and put in a deck. And it is fucking gorgeous how horrifying this thing is. And very fun. I should definitely look into getting the Magic the Gathering card reading thingamajig. But let's see here. Do I have a favorite commander? Well, back in the day, there was a rat commander that you tapped and it generated double the rats you have on the field. And, like, I was never really into commander, but I really liked that. That was really fun. I'm going to unrestrict the thing here. Hopefully I will find what I'm looking for. Right? Rat decks are fucking cool if you let them. And the Relentless. First commander deck I played. I'm going to look that up real quick. Let's see here. Ooh. He is gnarly little fuck. Okay. If it would die, it's exiled instead. At the beginning of its end step, X rat tokens with law for each rat you control, where X is the number of shit. That is powerful as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that being very nasty to fight against. That is exactly what I was thinking, yeah. Yeah. That's honestly one of the things that I've become a lot lazier about, and why I like Arena is it does all the math for me and keeps track of shit and automatically does all the things. I think I would have trouble just keeping track of all the complicated shit these days. I'm looking for... And I think I did actually just pull the card that I've been looking for a while. stuck in my own head about it right now. But there is a card that is very like that I've been looking for. It's just that I've actually found it. Not red, not green. Yeah, I think I actually did pull. No, this is it. It's the one that I've been looking for. So we just pulled this one, right? Which is fucking cool. Yeah, the zombie card looks cool. If you run into it, it is very nice. And you can do some really nice stuff with it. There's oh, I don't remember what it's called. It's I believe it's from Time Shifted. There's a black ooze, and it is I believe it is a 2/2. Maybe it's a 3/3. And it nukes the board, and it puts a 1/1 counter on itself. And it will eventually nuke itself if you do not do something to it. And I'm going to have to look that up. Bading. Got a bading? Did bading go? Oh, I understand. Okay. Let's find this real quick. There it is. Necroplasm. Necroplasm. So I had a Necroplasm in the Vulture Zombies deck. And I think I wasn't smart enough to make it work good. But it was just fun to watch. But yeah, so we just pulled this one. I don't want to do that. I want to waste stuff on it. Which fucking cool, right? It just nukes a thing whenever I attack. But the thing that I wanted to pull was this. Gotta go to a meeting? Hell yeah, man. Go kick ass. We're done opening cards packs for the day. Till probably next week or so, when I get enough coins to do it for free again. But it's still nice hanging out, man. This is the thing that I've wanted to pull. Because, fuck that card in particular and everything else next to it, basically. That's just, it's kind of nice, right? Because, like, not everything is going to be 4 or higher. Yeah. So, I mean, it's an artifact, it's a spacecraft. I don't exactly like the station or the crew effects, or, you know, but I think it's worth it. So I think what I will end up doing is making like a blue-white deck that's probably like a space themed. And we need to cast 20 white or black spells. Alright. Let's go do... do not have a current white-black deck. We'll use this one. It is black heavy, so it should be fine. Alright. That's a good spread. I like that. This is cool. Zeus told me to grab that. It is very nice. Put that down, kick some ass with it. They threw out a fog bank because of course they did. This. The entirety of this deck is built around like staying alive and like reassembling skeleton type shit to bring creatures back from the graveyard. Let's see if this scares him. Oh, where are you?
I'd be honored to help out such a promising mage.
Skips their next X turns where X is the number of heads that come up. That's a fucking nightmare. Okay. Wild. We're gonna do something about that as soon as humanly possible. Do I get to destroy your wall? Nope. It prevents combat damage, so of course I can't destroy it. Okay, well next turn we turn Super Void out, and then he attacks with his death thingy. And it makes everything better. Fuck you in particular, I guess.
Always pay attention.
Let's attack with this. It dies, which means you need to kill something.
Prepare and profit.
And then that. Which it dies, and then you need to kill something. Yeah, that works. And then, I think I want to throw more monsters on the field than I... Yeah, I want to throw monsters on the field.
Don't interrupt my lecture.
Don't you play a draw card and discard card? Yeah, sure, we'll do that.
Opportunities are everywhere.
Man sounds so up his ass, and I bet that's supposed to be that way. Wild. And then we can do this. Well, we'll do this. And this. And we'll do that. You gain a life, and you lose a life. We gain a life, we lose your life.
Future generations are hopeless.
Who doesn't like dancing? The rest in your graveyard. And then he's gonna summon that fucking thing. It's going to kill everything. Only we're been a few months in arena, and then like a 10 to 15 year break, and then I think 3 or 4 years. Oh shit! Yeah, I knew he was gonna summon this fucking thing. So I mean, like 3 to 4 years total, I guess. Which is, you know, fine. We'll just not block. It's fine. Here's a swamp. And this thing. I should have done this in the opposite direction. But it's fine. We're gonna gain some more life. Yeah. During the Lord of the Rings set. I wish I had seen some of that, but I haven't so far. Turn that to the battlefield, and that. And yep, that happens. Yep, cool. That has flying and a shit ton of other stuff. Can't really do. That's if we don't attack. If we don't attack, then he will hit us with the flyer. And if he hits us with anything else, death touch. I think that's okay. Oh shit. Okay. That's pretty spooky. We're gonna take it though. I think we can handle it. And then do this thing. We don't have anything there we want to do. And then, ooh, that's spooky. I don't have anything really useful. I can do 5 damage, and then he hits me again and I die. And the only option other than sacrifice a creature to bring it back. Yeah, okay. I sacrifice a creature. Bring it back. Hold on. That's not what I meant. There we go. And the worm is a big pain in the ass. There's not much you can do about that thing. It doesn't have trample, so, you know, at least there's that. But I'm gonna die this turn. It's got a flyer. I think if he hadn't pulled the worm, I'd have been fine. Yeah, because that shit's got menace. Ah. So let's get one more of those in. We are trying to do black spells. So maybe 2 games. Okay, what do we got here? 3, basically turn 4 mana. And then... Shit, okay, sure, we'll keep it. So we'll drop that now, so we can drop that. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. Drop that. That. Dex. Okay, and then what we want to do is let's scare him. Damn. Okay. Well, part of the plan is to make them waste some kill cards. Yep, you gotta think about it now, don't you, buddy? I have the mana. Fine. Get a card. All right, take care of yourself, man. Good seeing you around. It's been a little bit. Everybody's got shit to do, so take care of yourself, and we will see you around. Okay. All right, let's see if we can trick this guy into doing something dumb.
My opening statement will blow you away.
This guy again. Fuck this guy. Guest lecturer
Always
my
pay
ass.
attention.
Hell yeah, man. Take care of yourself. Not attacking. Oh. You scared? Let's see there. That's a 5 cost. I have 6. 6, yeah. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I have enough. the key to this deck. Everything was built around it. There's an infinite loop in this deck. And it is fucking amazing.
Repair and profit.
Oh, hey, that's that card that I have. Attack. You may sacrifice another creature. You put a blah blah on the blah blah blah. Whenever another dies, draw a card. Let's kill that fucker. Nothing has death touch. So. Oh.
I'm done arguing.
Yep, fuck that guy in particular. From the graveyard to the battlefield? Okay. Can you waste your cards? I'm okay with that. You should attack with something. So it can die. I've got my next 2 cards planned. Do you? It'll die, and then it'll come back. With the 1/1 on. And I gain a life, because fuck you. Draw cards, you can sacrifice creatures' power. As a sorcery. There. Attack me. Let's see what happens. Alright, put a 1/1 counter on this. Yeah. Okay, fair. Let's block this with this. And that's a blocker. Oh shit, I forgot to... It's fine. Do I wanna... Yeah, it's fine. That's not what I meant to do. It's fine, though. I have ways to bring him back. I see no reason not to attack with everything. Oh, that's the one I didn't want to attack with. That's, I get this one confused with the other one that lets me bring it back. Little overconfident. That happens, though. Yep, fuck that thing. Fuck that thing. That's not a creature. Fuck that thing. There we go. We don't have flyers this turn, so we don't need to attack. Oh, fuck you. That hurts. What do we want to do here, man? That blocks that. This blocks this. And then I think we just let, we're in? Oh. And then I lose some life because shit died. This fucking worm is scary. I need blockers. The thing is, I'm dead either way. Yeah. Yep, I'm dead either way. This thing fucking for every kind of creature dies, I lose 2 life. I should probably, well, it's epic level of rarity, so I don't want to buy one, but that would be ideal. Oh yeah, I'm so fucked. Yep. That's what that looks like. Nothing I could do to block would help. So I just yep. Did I meet my quota? I did not, so we do one more. Let's keep it. Milady's Temple. I'm always going to pronounce that wrong. It's funnier that. Okay. Style, blah, blah, blah. Can't do anything about it. you can't plan for fighting any one particular deck. So instead, just try and build the best you can for what may or may not be generically available to fight against. All. And then you just kind of have to accept the losses from people that have really fucking wild decks. Attacking causes me to gain life. And then I can bring it back. Let's see. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to do that. So let's not attack. We get some more cards out here. One counter on each creature. Oh, okay. And now I get a flying thing. Thanks for the flying thing. Do I want to... You know what? Let's not. We've got good health, and so we can save this for... Mayhaps there will be something that turns up that needs to really fucking die. Right now, I do not mind if they keep throwing their head against the wall a little bit longer. What are you doing? Take my shit? Okay, well, sure. Okay. I I just like this. Actually, I think it would have been smarter to kill my own shit. Yeah. Yeah, I think I should have killed my own shit, and then I would have been able to bring it back. Oh, he just tapped my guy. How dare you, sir? Seven, 10, 12. I'll have to take 12. And you don't have anything of flying, so I'm going to gain a little bit of health. Oh, that works. Okay. That's a problem. Oh, I just got my shit back. Nice. Right on time. One, two, three. Yeah, okay, cool. Pulling cards to make it work now. Tide has turned a bit. Tap target, creature or land. Oh, okay. Hmm. I mean, I'm going to... Okay. I'm gonna let you back, buddy. Because I can. It's fine. All of your shit is tapped, my guy. I don't know if you know this. I mean, this deck is built around not actually attacking. I mean, if you're smart, you'll tap the shit that comes back. But you're not very smart. That's okay. That is very okay. I promise. Watch this shit, my dude. Beautiful. So now that it's my turn, I'm gonna do one of these. Slap you around a little bit. And then, who the fuck? Modified creature you control gains lifelink until end of turn. Sure, we'll grab that. Make him a friend. Are you going to forfeit? Six and 5 is 11. Let's see what your next turn does. I'm curious. And this is purely ego stroking. I just want to know what you can do. If anything at all. You gotta have something, buddy. No? Okay. Fine, fine.
Mediocrity will not be tolerated.
I need to draw a card.
Show me what you've learned.
I know, it looks like I'm doing this for nothing, but the thing is that I need to play black cards. Did I do it? I did the thing. Alright, cool. And we got a pack. We get to open one more pack before time expires. Alright, what is this? As long as an opponent has a spell, cast a spell this turn. Let's see. Flash, okay. That's cool. So, huh. That's cool. That's really cool. That's also cool. We get more of those. Need more of those. Yeah. 2 less to cast if there are 2 or more creature cards in graveyard. There probably are. Feature you roll deals damage. Twice the power target creature opponent controls. That's the shit right there. I'm gonna swap that out. Shield deployment drone and Taskmaster. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, alright, kick ass. We're going to pull that card real quick. And that's over here. What am I looking for? This. We have more of this, which means this. Save it next. Alright. Well, that's all our Magic the Gathering that we're going to do. As always, I appreciate everybody for dropping by and talking. Having a really active chat is always nice to have. It's good to have Magic the Gathering friends and people that like to just watch and see what's going on. we're gonna send you to our friend Oki. If I can click the correct buttons, that would be cool. I'm currently in an ad, so on her channel, so I'm gonna talk a little bit longer until that goes away. You guys have been awesome. We've made some milestones. The 1 year anniversary of being a slime is on the 15th. I don't know if we're actually gonna do anything for that, but I do want to say that I am thankful to have everybody around. It's nice. We hit affiliate in our first year. I will have my first paycheck from Twitch in whenever that fucking clears. Probably this month or next. That's fucking cool. We always love that. And we thank everybody that has liked, followed, subscribed, and everything else through Twitch and all the other channels. I am out of an ad, so I don't have to fill for space anymore. Let's go raid somebody. It looks like they have follower or subscriber only chat on, which is weird. But not normal. Very not normal. In any case, I'll catch you guys later. Have fun, and yeah, go show her some love, assuming you can. Definitely worth the follow. I'll say that. Because we do hang out a lot, and we'll be doing some more stuff. Ghostly, you and your man, my brain just shut the fuck down. You and Gaz will be meeting Ghostly more closely this Sunday. We'll be meeting Oki more closely this Sunday. Words that rhyme get stuck in my head. And so when I pull up the group chat as soon as I'm done here, that'll be a thing. She'll probably be too busy streaming to actually talk in there, but you'll get to see somebody on stream that you'll be talking to in the near future. Anyway, raid out.